What's good, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Before we get into it, I gotta do my shout out of the day. In yesterday's video, I asked y'all who's the most overrated and the most underrated NBA players of all time. I was thinking of two specific players, and even though I have not read the comments just yet, I know somebody, one of y'all, guessed it correctly. And here the guy is right here. You the man. Today we're playing NBA Who, What, When. Very simple stuff. Some questions will have the question word who, some will have what, and some will have when. Let's just jump into it. What round will the Thunder make it to in the playoffs? It's too early to tell. One, because free agency just started. There's still a couple big name free agents, so we don't really know where they're gonna go. Just for example, if Gordon Hayward leaves, you know, if he leaves Utah, then Utah may not be a playoff team no more. But if he comes back, there's still a team that can compete with the Thunder. So it's too early to tell. But based off this right now, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm extremely excited to watch this team play. Extremely excited. PG and Russell. First of all, PG's never really had a teammate that he can dominate with, so I'm very excited to see how his role is going to be, especially when he's playing one of the most dominant people in NBA history. So it'll be very exciting. And they still didn't even give up much. Victor Oladipo and Artemis Sabonis Jr. All right, we're just gonna call it Sabonis Jr., not Artemis. Rookie, and he was alright, but he was not the super special, so they didn't even give up much to get PG. Yes, we understand that he may not be back next year because he wants to go to LA, whatever. This season will be a lot of fun. Shout out to Sam Presti, who's the GM, or you know, the guy calling the shots. He's like, let's take a chance. Russell's in his prime. Let's get him another player that's in a prime that's actually good, because his teammates last year weren't really that good, and see how it goes. You never really know. Maybe PG will love playing with Russ. He's like, okay, I'll stay here. Forget LA. I know that's my home, but Russ is the man. And who would you rather play with, Lonzo or Russ? I know which one I pick. When will Cat become an all-star? I'm hoping next year. You know, rookie year, he won rookie of the year. Year after that, his numbers got better. But next year, his numbers may stay the same or get even worse, just because he may not be taking as many shots. Because they have Jimmy Butler and Jeff Teague now. His left shots for Karl-Anthony Towns. But even if his numbers don't go up, maybe he'll still be an all-star. Just because, you know, we can recognize as fans that even if he's not doing incredible stuff, he's contributing in the way that maybe some other centers in the West aren't. I would love to see him in the All-Star game. Cat is one of my favorite players, and now he's playing with another one of my favorite players in Jimmy. Definitely a League Pass team to definitely watch. I'm getting League Pass this year to watch as many games with this team as possible. I will be going to Minneapolis to watch them play, so I'm excited for this. But when would he become an All-Star? I'm hoping next year. If not next year, then maybe the year after. How many games would this Timberwolves Big Three win? So last year they won 31 games. That's with Karl-Anthony Towns. Zach LaVine was injured for a lot of the season. That's for Karl-Anthony Towns, Wiggins, and Rubio. But now they got Jimmy. Got rid of Rubio, brought in Jeff Teague, a better player for what they want to do. I could see this team winning 50 games. I mean, Jimmy Butler definitely adds to that. I mean, he's led that Bulls team to 40-win seasons with not meant much help, or at least last year, a 40-win season without much help. And now he's got help in Wiggy and Karl-Anthony Towns. I could easily see them winning 50. It's Jeff Teague. I keep forgetting Jeff Teague. Definitely could see them winning 50. Their bench is kind of soft, but other than that, definitely looking forward to them making the playoffs. Maybe. The West is tough. The West is tough. Who is the greatest trash talker of all time? My eyes, it's always been Gary Payton, and it may always be Gary Payton. I was just watching Big Three basketball. If y'all don't know what it is, it's like a bunch of retired NBA players playing a 3-on-3 tournament. It's nothing super serious, but I mean, I'm excited to go watch them play in July next month because they're coming to Chicago. Gary Payton is one of the coaches, and as the coach of this team, he's not even on the court. He's not balling out. He's talking trash as the coach. Gary Payton will always be, in my eyes, the greatest trash talk of all time. Even in my favorite basketball movie of all time, like Mike, he was trash talking Lil Bow Wow. It's just his character, and we love him for it.
The Seattle Sonics battled it out with Cambridge and the Los Angeles Knights.
Yeah, now you know what it feels like to be in the club, huh?
More like a mitten.
What award would you want to win besides MVP? Probably Defensive Player of the Year. I'd probably say Defensive Player of the Year because that's a big honor. That's a big honor. That means the league recognizes you as being the best defender in the league. Yeah, MVP means the best overall player, I guess. A lot of MVP players aren't great at defense, by the way. But defense just means like there's 450 players in the NBA, but you were the best defensively. I'll take that honor. It's better than Rookie of the year, because you're only competing with sometimes like 60 other dudes, and half those dudes don't get any minutes. And then what's the other award? Most improved. I mean, you were garbage last year or not that good. I take my defense player of the year award and run away. Which team has the least bandwagon fans? That's a good question. Usually teams that are bad don't have bandwagon fans. This picture has the Brooklyn Nets, but in the past couple weeks, a lot of people are turning to Brooklyn Nets fans because they like D'Angelo Russell. But if I had to pick, man, pretty much probably like any team that's boring. You know, I don't think the Spurs have bandwagon fans, even though they've been great for 20 years. I never see somebody jumping on the Spurs bandwagon because they're not flashy. They don't have, you know, they're not really that fun to watch, even though they play amazing basketball. But either that, teams that are boring to watch, or teams that are in cities that are boring, you know, like Salt Lake City. Is that Salt Lake City, Utah? Yeah, Jazz fans are usually diehard. You know, you don't find any bandwagon Jazz fans. What team has the best fan base? I can always say, I think Bulls fans are probably some of the most loyal. I would say Bulls, Celtics, Lakers, because I think those are the three organizations that have been in the league forever, and because of that, we just got people all around the world. But the reason I say Bulls is because Michael Jordan turned a lot of people into Bulls fans. Like, you know, we just talked about bandwagons. Michael Jordan made a bunch of people all around the world to bandwagons Bulls fans. So whenever the Bulls play in Portland, you're going to see a bunch of people in Bulls jersey. If they play in LA, you'll see people in Bulls jerseys. I think that the Bulls have probably one of the biggest fan base. But best fans, I don't know, man. I'd have to go to all the arenas, which is the plan. Every NBA arena, watch every single team. And then I'll decide what fan base is the best. But right now, I'm sticking to my Bulls. What is the most exciting finals you've ever seen? 2016 NBA Finals was the best finals ever. Ever. 3-1 lead. And I'm not even a dude that talks about the 3-1 lead because I'm over it, okay? It's been a year, all right? And they got the championship this year. But to see LeBron and Kyrie and all those other cats overcome that lead, man, it was ridiculous. And Game 7 was probably the best game I've ever watched of basketball. Most entertaining game. Even though there was like 4 minutes in the fourth quarter where nobody scored. I don't know if y'all remember that. There's like 4 minutes in the fourth quarter where nobody scored. But guess what? We were still on the edge of our seats because the game was so good. LeBron with the block, Kyrie with the tap game winner. Best series I've ever seen. All right, fellas, we're going to call the video there. I want to do a personal thank you to the creator of that Instagram page. There's like 10 to 15 different Instagram pages that fans made for me to make videos on. And I think that's incredible that you guys are trying to help the movement. King of the Fourth Quarter Nation, baby, the kingdom, whatever you want to call us. We're growing large, and most of this is due to y'all helping me with the video ideas and giving me suggestions, question of the days, and it's a give and take. You know, I'm trying to help y'all, and y'all helping me, and it's all love. It's all love. But thank y'all so much for watching. For tomorrow's shout out, first you got to leave a like, and question of the day is, who is your favorite forgotten NBA player? I love to see what y'all got to say. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.